In a surprising development, the United States, NATO, and global allies intelligence analysts discovered that the separate military and government responses from Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea all share striking similarities. This revelation adds a new layer of complexity to the already dire situation. Further analysis reveals that the messages not only have a similar tone, but they were also sent through the same communication methodology, raising suspicions about the true nature of these messages. The possibility that there is a hidden hand guiding these actions cannot be ignored. As the intelligence community works tirelessly to unravel this new mystery, questions arise about the possibility of a hidden puppet master orchestrating these events from behind the scenes. Theories circulate as experts try to determine who or what could be behind this unprecedented coordination. Could this coordinated effort be the work of a single entity or group, manipulating these nations into a global conflict to serve their own nefarious agenda? The United States, NATO, and global allies now face the daunting task of uncovering the truth behind these seemingly connected messages while grappling with the escalating military conflict. They must work together to identify potential threats and weaknesses in their defenses, all while navigating the treacherous waters of this new reality. Their decisions will determine not only the fate of their own countries, but also the future of global peace and stability. Want to see more? You can now binge-watch all episodes of our series on our website. Get started today and explore the potential of the next World War. As tensions continue to rise, satellites pick up a significant increase in communications between Russia, China, Iran, and North Korean military forces. This sudden surge in activity only serves to confirm the suspicions that a coordinated effort is underway, posing a grave threat to the United States military and government. Intelligence analysts work tirelessly to decipher the intercepted communications, seeking to gain insight into the plans and strategies of this seemingly united front against the United States and its allies. The stakes are higher than ever as the world watches and waits to see what will unfold. Behind closed doors, top military leaders and government officials convene to assess the implications of this coordinated effort. They weigh their options and debate the best course of action to ensure the safety and security of their nations, as well as their allies around the globe. With the resolve of the United States military and government being tested like never before, forces are placed on high alert. Troops are mobilized, and defensive measures are put in place to protect strategic assets and population centers from potential attacks. News of the increased communications and the apparent coordination between Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea spreads like wildfire, fueling fear and speculation among the public. People from all walks of life are left questioning what this means for the future and how their governments will respond. As the crisis continues to unfold, the United States and its global allies turn to diplomacy, reaching out to their adversaries in an effort to resolve the situation through peaceful means. However, the path to de-escalation is fraught with uncertainty, and tensions remain at a boiling point. As the prospect of an all-out conflict looms on the horizon, citizens of the United States and its allies band together, preparing for the worst while hoping for the best. The sense of unity and resilience displayed by communities across the globe serves as a powerful reminder of the strength and determination of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Amid the escalating crisis, the U.S. president is informed of the chilling discovery. Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea are now working together in a coordinated effort against the United States, NATO, and their global allies. In a tense meeting with top military officials and advisors, the president is briefed on the latest intelligence gathered from satellite imagery, intercepted communications, and other sources. The information paints a grim picture, revealing the scope and complexity of the adversary's newfound alliance. The president, visibly concerned by the unfolding situation, engages in a candid discussion with his advisors about the potential ramifications of this unprecedented alignment of hostile forces. They delve into possible motives behind the enemy's cooperation and contemplate the challenges that lie ahead. As the reality of the situation sinks in, military strategists from the United States, NATO, and global allies work tirelessly to develop contingency plans for this unexpected development. They explore various scenarios, evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of their own forces, as well as those of their adversaries. Recognizing the need for a unified response, the U.S. President reaches out to world leaders from allied nations to discuss the crisis. In a series of urgent meetings and phone calls, they exchange information, ideas, and potential strategies for addressing the newfound threat. As military forces remain on high alert, diplomats engage in tense negotiations with representatives from Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea. The United States and its allies strive to de-escalate the situation, urging their adversaries to reconsider their actions and work toward a peaceful resolution. As the diplomatic efforts continue, people around the world watch the news anxiously, hoping for a breakthrough that could avert a catastrophic conflict. The tension is palpable, with families and communities holding their breath as they wait for updates on the crisis. With the future uncertain and the stakes higher than ever, the United States, NATO, and global allies continue to prepare for the worst. Military forces train rigorously, honing their skills and preparing for any scenario that may arise in this rapidly evolving crisis. In a televised address to the nation, the U.S. President calls for unity and resolve in the face of adversity. Acknowledging the gravity of the situation, he emphasizes the need for cooperation and determination as the United States and its allies confront the challenges posed by their adversaries' coordinated efforts. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay informed about the latest World War III worst-case scenario episodes. Thank you for watching. To stay up to date with our latest releases, all you've got to do is follow us across our various social media platforms. We're talking Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, we're there. Thank you for watching our channel. There's a whole lot more where that came from. Interested in binge-watching all episodes today? Head over to our website to access our entire media library using the URL link in the description. Ready to test your World War II knowledge? Which Allied country's forces arrived in the city of Berlin first? Provide your answer or response in the YouTube comment box below. Stay tuned for the right answer. The answer is the Soviet Union. As the situation continues to escalate, United States intelligence from available satellites picks up further evidence of coordination between Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea. Military assets from these nations begin to amass in mutual regions throughout the world, raising concerns about their intentions. As the coordinated military buildup becomes more evident, it becomes clear that the adversaries are preparing for a massive, coordinated strike. Their forces are strategically positioned in key locations, poised to strike against United States, NATO, and global allies with unprecedented force and precision. The latest intelligence reports are shared among the United States, NATO, and global allies. Military commanders and strategists discuss their adversaries' movements and intentions, developing plans to counter the threats and protect their territories. In response to the growing threat, Defensive systems across the United States, NATO, and global allies are activated and prepared for potential hostilities. Missile defense systems, air defense networks, and naval assets are put on high alert, ready to respond to any attack. As the crisis deepens, world leaders hold an emergency meeting to discuss the rapidly evolving situation. They explore diplomatic and military options, weighing the risks and potential consequences of each course of action. Meanwhile, citizens around the world raise their voices in protest, demanding peace and urging their leaders to find a peaceful resolution to the crisis. Despite the desire for a peaceful resolution, the United States, NATO, and global allies understand the necessity of being prepared for any eventuality. Military forces conduct joint exercises, demonstrating their resolve and readiness to defend their territories and people. The United States President addresses the nation once more, vowing to protect the people and interests of their country and its allies. As the world teeters on the brink of an unprecedented crisis, the United States and its partners remain committed to confronting the challenges that lie ahead, determined to preserve peace and stability in the face of adversity. As the crisis continues to escalate, global media outlets report a shocking development. United States military assets across the world have fallen into the hands of the enemy. Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea are now using these captured assets against the United States military and its allies. The news sends shockwaves through the United States military and its allies as soldiers, sailors, and airmen are forced to confront the reality that their own advanced weaponry and technology could now be used against them. The captured assets include military bases, vehicles, aircraft, and advanced weaponry, all now controlled by the adversaries. The strategic advantage that these assets once provided to the United States and its allies has been suddenly and dramatically reversed. Faced with this daunting challenge, military leaders from the United States, NATO, and global allies convene to assess the situation and devise new strategies. With no time to waste, United States and allied forces begin training with improvised and alternative tactics, focusing on unconventional warfare and asymmetric strategies. They must leverage their resourcefulness, creativity, and adaptability in order to overcome this significant disadvantage. As the news spreads, citizens in the United States and allied countries react with a mixture of concern and fear. The realization that their own military assets are now in the hands of their enemies has far-reaching implications for their safety and security. In a chilling development, military intelligence picks up increased activity at nuclear facilities in Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea. This raises the stakes significantly and creates grave concern for the United States, NATO, and global allies. As the threat of nuclear conflict looms, world leaders and military officials urgently convene to address this alarming situation. They recognize the need for decisive action and swift coordination to prevent a potential catastrophe. Time is of the essence, as the possibility of a nuclear confrontation becomes an ever more pressing reality. The United States, NATO, and global allies must work together to navigate this perilous situation and find a way to defuse the escalating tensions before it's too late. Want to see more? You can now binge watch all episodes of our series on our website. Get started today and explore the potential of the next world war. Arm yourself with the power of advanced AI for video creation, high-quality copy generation, a diverse range of freelance services, top-notch hosting options, and the ultimate online privacy protection. Don't miss out on exclusive discounts and promotions. Sign up today by clicking on the links in the description. Your journey towards creating compelling content starts now.